Are the San Francisco 49ers on the verge of a monumental decision that could reshape their future? With Brock Purdy's contract extension looming, fans are left wondering, is he the long-term answer at quarterback, or just another cog in a well-oiled machine? As the debate heats up around his value, it's time to dive deep into what this could mean for the team we love. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on every twist and turn in the 49ers' journey. The San Francisco 49ers are at a pivotal crossroads as they evaluate the future of their quarterback, Brock Purdy. With talks of a contract extension heating up, the debate over how much the team should invest in Purdy is front and center. Some critics argue that his recent decline in performance diminishes his value, while others believe that the outstanding roster around him is what truly drives the team's success. But let's be real here. Brock has accomplished a lot in a short span. Leading the 49ers to 2 NFC championship games and making a Super Bowl appearance in just 3 seasons is no small feat. And while the 2024 season has seen its share of injuries, the fact remains that the 49ers have thrived with Purdy under center. The quarterback market is a wild one, and we all know that it can get expensive fast. Currently, we see the top of the quarterback market dominated by names like Dak Prescott, who is raking in around $60 million a year. But does that translate to success? Not necessarily, especially for the Dallas Cowboys. This is where the opinions start to diverge. NFL analyst Chris Sims has thrown some cold water on the idea of giving Purdy a massive payday, suggesting that the 49ers should hold their horses when it comes to his contract. He believes Purdy's value should be much lower, around $25 to $30 million per year, citing that many quarterbacks look better in a 49ers uniform than they might elsewhere. Sims compared Purdy to Miami's Tua Tagovailoa, who is currently making an eye-watering $53.1 million annually. He argues that paying Purdy anywhere close to that type of money would be a mistake. He's not wrong in questioning whether Brock is a top-tier quarterback. Sims puts him in the top 20 category, which, while respectable, doesn't warrant a top 5 salary. John Lynch, the 49ers general manager, has expressed unwavering confidence in Purdy. He stated that Brock is their guy and that they want him to be a part of the organization for many years to come. Coach Kyle Shanahan echoes that sentiment, calling Brock a leader and a player they can win a Super Bowl with. But, as fans, we have to ask ourselves, what does that mean for the future? Is it wise to invest heavily in a quarterback who some see as a product of an elite roster? Or do we trust the process and the development that Purdy has shown? Personally, I find myself torn. On one hand, we've seen the magic he can create, but on the other hand, has he shown enough consistency to warrant a massive contract? And here comes the kicker. When you look at the quarterback landscape, teams need to be judicious with their spending. Sims made a compelling point when he said that just because Purdy is our quarterback doesn't mean we have to make him one of the highest paid players in the league. So what's the right path here? Should the 49ers take a cautious approach and offer something like $25 million? Or should they go all in and secure Purdy for the long haul? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn on what the best move is, and I know many of you feel the same. So what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you in favor of investing big in Brock? Or do you think the 49ers should take a step back and reassess? Your insights matter, and they could shape how we see this team moving forward. The San Francisco 49ers are at a significant crossroads as they prepare for the 2025 NFL Draft, holding the 11th overall pick, an opportunity they haven't had in a while. After a disappointing 6-11 season, this draft pick offers a glimmer of hope, and I can't help but feel the excitement building among us fans. Our team has a chance to bolster its roster in critical areas, and it's time to explore which positions could be top priorities. First off, let's talk about defensive tackle. This is a glaring need for the 49ers. Last season we struggled mightily against the run, especially up the middle, and it was clear that injuries took a toll on our defensive line. With the impending release of Javon Hargrave, this position has become even more urgent. A top-tier defensive tackle can anchor our defense and restore that dominance we've grown accustomed to. Players like Mason Graham from Michigan and Derek Harmon from Oregon could be available at our pick, and they would instantly make an impact. Can you imagine the difference a strong presence in the middle could make? It's critical for our defense moving forward. Then there's the defensive end position. Nick Bosa has been a cornerstone for us, but we need to give him a worthy partner. On the line, Leonard Floyd and Yetur Gross-Matos were solid additions, but with their contracts being short-term, the team could look to the draft for a long-term solution. This draft is packed with talent, and edge rushers like Abdul Carter from Penn State and Nick Scorton from Texas A&M could be game changers. Adding a dynamic edge rusher would not only complement Bosa, but also elevate our entire defensive scheme. I can't help but get excited thinking about how a fresh talent could wreak havoc on opposing quarterbacks. Now, we can't overlook the offensive tackle position. Trent Williams has been a stalwart for us, but let's face it, he won't be around forever. Finding his successor has been a hot topic amongst fans and analysts alike. The 11th pick gives us a prime opportunity to snag a top tackle, whether to play on the right side or eventually transition to the left. Will Campbell from LSU and Kelvin Banks from Texas are among the prospects who could fill this role. It's a move that could define the future of our offensive line. But here's the question. Are we ready to let go of the old guard and embrace the new? Honestly, I'm torn on this one. It's a delicate balance between honoring a legend and building for the future. Cornerback is another position on the radar as we look ahead to the offseason. With Charvarius Ward likely headed for free agency, we could see a shift in our secondary. The prospect of moving Diamador Lenoir outside to pair with Renardo Green offers some flexibility, but we need depth. Will Johnson from Michigan could be a valuable addition to our defensive backfield. It would be a smart move to bolster our coverage, especially with the caliber of quarterbacks we'll face in our division. So, where do I stand on all of this? I believe the 49ers have a pivotal opportunity ahead of them. Each of these positions carries weight, and the choices made in this draft could shape the team's future for years to come. It's about finding that balance between immediate impact and long-term success. As fans, we want to see our team not just compete, but thrive, and the decisions made in the draft will play a crucial role in that vision. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you think we should prioritize defensive tackle, edge rusher, offensive tackle, or cornerback? Each option has its merits, and I can't wait to see how the front office navigates this draft. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss any updates as we dive deeper into the 49ers off-season plans. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected, and let's keep the conversation going about what lies ahead for our beloved team.